Welcome along, everybody, to the final qualifying of the year, the championship deciding qualifying. And welcome on to my watch along for it for the 2025 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. If you're new here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down in the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and you got lovely Twitch chat that you can type in. So if you're watching right now on TikTok or on YouTube, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. There's the place to be. We do watch alongs like this for every single Grand Prix weekend, for every single session. So if you enjoyed the build up beforehand and you enjoyed the watch along today, be sure to follow and join us tomorrow for the race and next season, where it's going to be absolutely crazy. Yeah, qualifying is about to begin. Now, I cannot show the broadcast live. It is obviously copyrighted, but find a place where you can watch the broadcast to join me and the rest of the chat in watching it together, because this is going to be a banging qualifying, I think. Either McLaren are going to dominate, or it's going to be a crazy close session like last year, where anyone could take it, and if you make one little mistake, the midfield are there to capitalize on it. I'm so fucking excited. I don't know. I feel like my hype has kind of died down a little bit after watching practice because of how dominant the McLarens have looked. But I'm staying hopeful. My voice has died. I'm staying hopeful that some crazy shit can happen. It's the final race of the season. Lando Norris is known for not being able to handle the mental pressure. So how is he going to handle coming into this qualifying now? Woo! Final chance to get channel point predictions in. Go, 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 go. Let me turn my broadcast up. Let's get into this. Jorge Lorenzo in the Ferrari garage. MotoGP World Champ. Woo! Z87KL. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime, dude. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate someone for the very first time. And Ziad, thank you so much for the sub with Prime as well. 2 primers coming in. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate you subbing for the very first time. All right, session is about to begin. Thank you guys all for the new followers as well. We just hit 41,000 followers. Last week, we hit 40K. This week, we hit 41K. And it's not even
hyped for the finale.
Race day. What the fuck? Mr. Koa, thank you so much for the 7-month resub with Prime. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you supporting, as always. Hype for the finale. Let's go. No ads for you now for the rest of the weekend. All right. The session is underway. Q1 has begun. Let's get the timer up. 17:42. All right. The timer is up. Sync on up. Let's get into this session. All right. First things first. We're going to get Q1 out of the way. Who is going out in Q1? I think Colapinto and Gasly. Sadly, that Alpine looks poo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lewis fans. Hamilton's going out in Q1. That Ferrari looks bad. Lewis looks bad. And he just had a crash. So who knows what the car's going to behave like. Who else is going out in Q1, though? Sauber looks good. Honestly, a V carb might go out. Actually, I'm going to go Stroll and Lawson, I think. I'm going to go Stroll and Lawson. That's my bottom 5. I'm putting my boy Lawson there. I'm sorry, the V carb doesn't look great this weekend. And Stroll as well, just because it's Stroll. The final Q1 of the year. Get your predictions in chat. Obeda, thank you so much for the sub as well. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you subbing for the very first time. Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming in with the tier 1. Hell yeah. Damn, we just got 4 subs to kick off quality. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Coet, Grace, Walid, Lando fan, Joshua, Lay, Jen, and everyone else who followed. Thank you guys for the follows. Make no mistake about it. This is the most important qualifying of the year now, because it could very much decide this championship depending on where the finalist plays. Thank you, Good Jokes. Thank you for that chat GPT message. All right, Lewis out on track. Who's first out on track, actually? Is it Lewis? No, Gasly. I think 2 things happened today. I'll give you the rundown. Lando gets pole by 3/10 over Piastri. And 4/10 over the next best team. And that happens. Or 2, Lando crumbles under the pressure. He can't. He makes a mistake like he did in both qualifying to Qatar. And Piastri and Max get him. Liam's making it to Q3, you reckon? Lewis Q3 today? I don't think he's making it out of Q1, if I'm being honest, with how practices looked. What are you saying, Alexis? We're literally watching the 2025 qualifying. It's literally started right now. That's crazy that I still remember joining at AVR, and AVR online was 100, and now, wow. Wait. AVR online was 100? Wait, what's that mean? Are we ready for max out in Q2 with a flat tire? What? Oh, TikTok. Unfortunately, I have to restart the stream one more time. If you haven't already, be sure to follow and come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. Streams do not go down on Twitch, so come join us. Otherwise, I'll be live again in a second. Pon, remember in Qatar you said you would have a heart rate monitor? I know. I completely forgot. I completely fucking forgot. I'm sorry. Stroll up to the top. Oh, we got some people on mediums right now. Just ran Apple Watch. Yeah, Apple. I own an Apple Watch. I actually bought an Apple Watch and I refunded it. Did not like it. Waste of money. Everything I did on my watch, I just do on my phone. And I thought the fitness app on the watch sucks in comparison to other fitness devices. $20-second delay? What, your 20-second delay? What's happening to Colapinto here in turn 1? Oh, this lap time deleted. Why some people on mediums? I think they want to save their soft for... Yeah, they want to save their set of softs. Who's your favorite driver? My favorite driver is Liam Lawson, Max Verstappen. They're my favorite too. No one, people only just come out of the garage now. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, Sauber's final race. Sorry, final qualifying in Formula One after being in the sport for 30 years. Wow. Obviously, Audi taking over. Whew. This is exciting, man. This is exciting. Do you think Alpine improves next year? They will have a Mercedes engine, so hopefully. Hopefully. Yo, Obeda, thank you so much for the 1,050 bits. Appreciate that, dude. You need to add some TTS to your bit donos. Slicer, Fabio, thank you guys for the follows. Holy sparks, was McLaren sparking? Or was it the Red Bull? Maybe you know what? Maybe Red Bull strat is let's run our cars low to the ground as possible. Oh my god, yeah, they're really sparking. Maybe Red Bull strat is let's run the cars low to the ground as possible. If we win, let's just hope we get away with a DSQ. If we get DSQ'd, well, we want to win anyway. I'm trolling, obviously. But that, I mean, maybe. All right, max up to the top, but only 1/10 up on Hulkenberg right now. And Yuki goes P3. Yuki again, purple sector, and then not great. I think it's going to be a really tight quality. Like, look at that. Yuki's only 3/10 off max, and he's behind a Sauber and a V-carb. My friend's an Alpine fan, mostly for Gasly, so I hope for his sake they improve, yeah. It'd be nice to see Alpine not be at the back of the fucking grid. How's Norris looking in comparison to Max? Wow, Alonso P2. Bro, the Haas is locked in. And Norris only P3. Wow. Okay. Okay. Obviously not pushing. Obviously not pushing, but I like that. I like that. I like that. Bam and pole. Bam and pole today. How are Haas cooking this much? Woo! No way. No way Behrman is going to be ahead of Mercedes and Ferrari this weekend. Actually, no. Russell's going to lock in. This is interesting right now. I mean, it's only the first runs, but Norris not ahead of Max. More importantly, behind Alonso. And then Piastri. Oh! P2 by 1 millisecond. What? Behrman's moving fucking mad today. Antonelli, only P8. But look how tight it is. Remember how I said this is going to be the tightest quality of the year? 4 tenths between the top 13. And Russell. Oh my god! Milliseconds apart. What is happening? Bro. Wait, he's already set a 23-2. That's really good. We were setting 23 O's in practice. And I mean, obviously, yes, we're in a qualifying now, but still, we're only 2 tenths off that. And we haven't had the full track evolution yet. Wow, Lewis, great lap, P5. Sorry, I doubted you, man. What's Crofty saying? Stan, name of the volley. M, Lizzie, Tom, Ryan, W. Millen, Dennis, Aaron. Thank you guys for the follows. 4 tenths between the top 16. If Leclerc, Gasly, and Colapinto lock in right now, it could be a 5 tenths spread between the entire field. That is mad. That is mad. I'm fairly sure it was 6 tenths in Abu Dhabi last year. Fred, Emma, Caden. Thank you guys for the follows. How's Max doing? Good first lap, ahead of Norris, but behind Piastri, but it's so tight at the top. This is so weird. This is so weird because usually you see gaps like this at a small track like Austria or Hungary or what other short tracks on the calendar? Sao Paulo. A track like this, having this tight of quality makes no sense to me. Jack's World, Kinetic. Thank you guys for the follows. Bro's on FaceTime right now. End of the regulations, yeah. It just sucks, man. It just sucks that we're not gonna have this again next year after such a good quality that we've good year that we've had. Damn, the Alpine looks so bad this week, and I've not seen them keep it on track. Oh well, that's actually a driver error.
F1 should do a sponsorship with Whoop and show drivers' heart rates in the car during quali and races.
That is actually a banging idea, Michael Sully. They definitely should. Oh, Liam getting blocked again by Ferrari. Was it Lewis? Is that Lewis again? That's a banging idea, Sully. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. They did have in 23 F2, 2023 F2, they had Frederick Vesti had his biometrics for a few races. They were testing it. I don't know why they didn't. I think what it is because when the drivers are full pushing, they're using their whole body, so their heart rate goes up. So it's hard to tell it's hard to see the difference. You know what I mean? Like if I'm sitting here and then I get scared or excited, you're going to see my heart rate go up from whatever to whatever. But when you're driving an F1 car, like the heart rate's going to mean nothing because they're just pushing. You know what I mean? It's just going to look high because it is high. But I still think that would be cool, like a little sponsorship where it pops up just to be like, this is how hard how fast a F1 driver's heart pounds, by the way. All right, everyone coming up for their final runs now. I really hope quality stays like this because this is fucking banging right now. Follow. Thank you for the follow. How are we feeling so far, guys? I don't know about you guys. Maybe I'm just being weird today. Feel weird today. Maybe it's just because practice threw me off. But I don't feel like super duper 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 hyped like I did after Qatar. I think it's just because practice has thrown me off. Once Q1 ends and I can see that time and be like, oh shit, then I'll get excited. But I don't feel like super duper hyped like I thought. I think it also doesn't help that F1 didn't really like hype up quali. I know they'll hype up the race because anything can happen in the race, but they didn't really like hype up quali. Maybe it's just because I don't watch the pre-show build-ups and stuff like that, but like, where's the cinematics? Where's the like, it's all to play for and stuff like that? What's the point of having heart rate monitors and really? Well, when you're playing like a scary game or like you want to show someone's excitement or lack of excitement or something like that. But yeah, in sports, you're just going to see a higher heart rate. I think the thing was coming into the weekend, I was like, imagine Max can win it. Now I'm like, fuck, like it's going to be so fucking insane. Insanely hard for Max to win it now of how the McLarens are looking. Like, but there's a lot of variables. McLaren could fuck the strategy. McLaren could fuck the pit stops. The drivers could bottle. They could get crashed into. They could crash out. Yeah, they did. It was F2 2023 ISN. They did it with Fred Vesti for a lot of the season. Abono's shot. Maybe. Well, it's because I remember how cool it was, and I remember it being Fred Vesti because Fred Vesti been a driver I really like. Okay. Final laps now coming in from McLaren on fresh tires, and they're only just matching Russell. Let's see what Sector 2 looks like though. Okay. What's happened? What's happened? I mean, Piastri's up, but Norris is down. He's got a problem with his car? Why is he so far down? Obviously, he'll make it through, but like, that's 2 laps now. He wouldn't be on pole. Well, he's up to pole now by 69, but Piastri's going to come slam dunk this by 2/10. By 5/10. Okay, now I'm sad again. That's what I was expecting. I got baited. That's an insane lap from Piastri. Albon, only P7 right now. Well, the session would have been so fucking tight. Wait. How's everyone else looking? Because if everyone else improves... No one's going to improve. Yeah. It looks like Lando's fucked his lap, but it's still going to be enough to make it through. Yeah. How is Piastri 5/10 ahead of the next team, bro? Okay, there you go. Antonelli 3/10 off. Wait. What's Max? Wait. What's Max's lap? 22.6 is insane. And Russell? Oh, I made a mistake. Okay. Max. Nah, we're 2 tenths off. We're 2 tenths off. McLaren is too quick. McLaren is too quick. Wow. Good that from Leclerc. Didn't expect that from Leclerc. Not good enough from Sonoda. Wow, if Norris's lap was just like a tenth slower, he could have been at threat. Norris actually could have been at threat if he was a tenth slower. Gasly out for now, but he'll probably get knocked out by someone below him. No way Ocon goes out in Q1 with the car that they've got. Why is it so tight, man? Wow, great lap from Alonso again. Ocon needs to make it out. Albon's on the verge. No way Ocon goes out in Q1 on that rocket ship. No, he makes it through, knocking out Albon. Again, whilst one Williams does well, the other one sucks. Oh, Hamilton. Can the Salbers knock out Lewis and maybe Yuki as well? Oh, he's out of Q1 again, man. I mean, that's predictable, right? That was predictable. He crashed in practice 3. The Ferrari didn't look good, and he didn't look good. To be fair, he was only 2 tenths off of Leclerc. And that was the difference between 11 positions. But out in Q1 again. Lewis can't wait for these new regs, man. Lewis cannot wait for these new regs. Well done, Bortoletto. Making it through to Q2. Well done. Wow. So, Colapinto in last, 4 tenths behind his teammate. Gasly, clearly Alpina's poo. Hulkenberg, outqualified by his teammate by only 1 tenth, but that's the difference between Q1, going out in Q1 and getting through to Q2. Albon, 3 tenths off of his teammate, 10 positions lower, out in Q1 again. And Hamilton, 2 tenths off his teammate, out in Q1 again. Lewis is hating quality in these regular cars, man. Lewis is hating quality in these regular cars. I just want to point out, though, if you take Piastri out of the equation, Verstappen down to Gasly is 6 tenths. There's 6 tenths between 18 drivers. That is insane, man. That is insane how condensed this field is. And like, again, if Norris was just a tenth slower, I mean, actually, to be fair, 2 tenths slower, which in a normal qualifying can be possible. Like, that's the difference between Q1 and going out and making Q3. Wild. But what a lap from Piastri. He's at the top right now. Norris did not look comfortable in that session. Max is kind of there. I think it's good. I think my prediction is going to be true of Norris P1. Well, he has to turn it around, but wow, this is interesting. What did Piastri do in the last sector? It's insane. That's McLaren. McLaren's insane in the last sector. It looks like Lando overheated his tires before getting into the last sector twice. ProLange, thank you so much for the 45 Danish krones super chat on YouTube. Appreciate it, dude. Max takes pole. Lando makes a mistake in Q2, and Max is champion tomorrow. I hope. Let's hope. Wow, good. Interesting sesh. That was juicy. That was way better than I thought for a Q1. The standings will make Piastri champ. These standings? True. Oh, we need this in Q3. That exact grid in Q3 would be spicy as fuck. You reckon this is going to be Lewis's last race? No, no, no. Lewis will give the new regs a shot. Because it's the regs. The regs are his problem. It's not the car. It's not his skill level. His skill has dropped off a little bit. He's not the driver he used to be. But it's the regs. He just doesn't like these regs. He's gone too deep there. He's missed the apex there. And yeah. It's just it's such a scrappy lap. It's such a scrappy lap. But yeah, if this continues next year for Lewis, that's 2 different regulations, 2 different teams, 4 different seasons. He might need to pack it up. He might need to pack it up. Are you Dutch? I am not. Salu Princess, Barthoid, Lemon, Plinks, Zerk, Zoman, HBB, Sizer, Willa. Thank you guys all for the follows. If you can't adjust these regs, you want to adjust next year. I mean, it depends on your driving style, really, right? Ponden, do you like Piastri? Is he in your top drivers? I like Piastri. I mean, he's obviously, I'm Australian. He's Australian. But he's not one of my top favorite drivers. I rate him highly as a driver, but he's not one of my faves. All right, very juicy Q1. Let's get into Q2 now. Yeah, wait. Let's have a look at Lando's lap. Okay, Martin Brundle, Alex Brundle, giving us the rundown. So his banker lap, did he make a mistake? Oh, he's lost the rear in turn 1. He was doing that a lot in practice. Okay. Wait, why did he show the banker lap? I want to see the last lap. What happened on the last lap? Wait, why is Max coming out so early? The fuck? Why does Max come out so early? Wow. That's so interesting. If Lando hadn't have improved on that last lap, which, I mean, it would have been pretty bad for him not to improve on that last lap, his banker would have gone out in Q1. Imagine that. Imagine there had been a red flag. Imagine there was a red flag. Imagine he got affected by a yellow flag. Imagine he made another mistake on his final lap. He would have been out in Q1. Is that the pressure? Because, I mean, he's 5/10 off Piastri now. And that's the 3rd qualifying session in a row. He's made a mistake on his banker lap. I mean, obviously, this is the banker in Q1 who gives a fuck and he made it through. But still, like, it's these little mistakes where it's just like in another universe, there's a red flag and he's out in Q1. He needs to clean this shit up. It's always if. Yeah, it is if. But, like, you shouldn't leave it up to an if. Your banker lap should be good. But that's going to put some pressure on now. You know, this is where I want to see Lando. It's situations like this where I want to see Lando, how Lando handles it. So he's just made a mistake in Q1. He's been out-qualified by his teammate by 5/10. Is he going to push too hard now? Is he going to feel the pressure? Or is he just going to be like, who gives a fuck? It was Q1. Time is up now for Q2, guys. Get synced on up. Is it weird that, like, I don't know about you guys, but I just, like, don't even care if Max gets pole or not? Like, pole would be good because it means Lando starts behind him and get more caught up and, you know, stuff like that. But then Lando could always just, like, chill behind and just take a P2. So part of me is like, I kind of want Max to not be on pole. I kind of want Max to be behind Lando because then, yeah. Oh, why is my PC doing this? Please come back. Please come back. Why is it doing this? It's doing it again. Are we back? Okay, we're good now. I don't know why my PC's doing this lately, where it just, like, cuts out the internet for a bit. We're good now, right, though? Yeah. Hamilton DNF. Hamilton didn't DNF. He just didn't make it through to Q3. At Q2. Dens, Adji, Dog, Chapper. Thank you guys for the follows. Chilcott. Leave the wallet. All right, Max, bank a lap. What's he going to do? So, 123s is what we were doing in Q1. That's what we're looking for now in Q2. Who's your least favorite driver on the grid? Stroll. Don't rate him as a driver. Don't rate his personality. I think even if he was a decent driver, I still don't think it'd be my anywhere near. He would still be my least favorite driver. Max has the Brazil engine in the car. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed that they've chucked the Brazil engine back in? If so, that's big. That is big. But also, if they took it out last week because of a problem, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary at the same time. All right, bank a lap. Sorry, 22. No, what were we setting? We were setting 22 sixes. Sorry. Okay, so Max did a 22 9. So similar to his lap, his last lap. Who are your favorite drivers on the grid? Max, Liam, Russell, Hadja, and Bortoletto are my top 5. Appreciate Chilcott. Thank you, dude. Max came out really early. I think Bamman's going to be best of the rest. Oh, shit. Q2. Guys, give me your predictions for Q2. Who's going out? Wait, how do my Q2... How do my Q1 predictions go first? Colapinto, yes. Gasly, yes. Hamilton, yes. Stroll, no. Lawson, no. All right. Q2 time. I keep saying, Lord, why am I dogging my boy? Oh, it's lagging again. Come back. Please come back. Please come back, bro. What is happening? Fuck. Come back, man. Come back. Is it back? Is it back? Wait, TikTok's back. How is TikTok back but not OBS? What's up, TikTok? Is YouTube still good? No, YouTube wouldn't be good. Bro, what is happening? My stream just died on Twitch. So now it's not my internet, it's my PC. Something like, bro. Oh, now TikTok's just connected. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Bro, what? My internet's back, but... Bro, what is happening? This is such shit timing, bro. TikTok, I'm gonna have to... I don't know if you guys are there, but I'm gonna have to restart my stream. I'll be back. Oh, are we back on YouTube? How are we back on YouTube but not Twitch? What is happening? This is not the weekend I want this shit to happen. Why is it doing this, bro? Why is it doing this? Okay, we're back. All right. Thankfully, it didn't do it at the end of the session, but we're back. All right, we're back. I'm gonna try ignore the fact that we just lost 3 streams, thousands of viewers, but what can you do? All right, where are we? Where are we? Is everyone? Did everyone set these on fresh tires, or were Verstappen, Norris, and Piastri on used tires? Is this actually what it's looking like right now, or do we have some people on used tires? Most on used. Okay. I didn't really get to see what happened there, so I'll be excited to see how the end of Q2 plays out then. All right, we're back on all 3 platforms, but just lost half of so many viewers. That's what it is. What's Leclerc done? Well, at least kept down the lines though. The McLarens were on used. Same with Max. Okay, so Russell was on fresh. That's why he's at the top. Yeah, refresh, guys. Make sure to refresh on Twitch. Otherwise, 1, you don't count as a viewer, and 2, you might have some issues. Just pop a refresh real quick. I literally solved this issue 3 weeks ago, and then it's come back. Like, what is it? I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the issue is. Is it OBS? Like, it's not. It's only this PC. I don't get it. I go on OBS forums, and if other people have the same issue, but no one knows what the fix is or what the problem is. It's just fucking bugged. Oh, sick. We got 100 viewers now. Cool. From 700 down to 100. Lovely. Fucking sick. Sick. The stream on TikTok keeps rating. That's fixed now, Remus, but you're on Twitch now anyway. Hell yeah. Reem and Reem, thank you for the follow. Evict, Pedro, Piano, Alyssa, Inexpert, Juju Bound. Thank you guys for the follows. Restart stream. Already have. I've already had to. Riley, thank you for the follow as well. Alright, let me try and get back into the zone of this. Yuki, we need you in Q3 here, buddy. We need you in Q3 here, buddy. Because we need you to get in the mix, if that's possible. And we need you to slipstream max. We need you to slipstream max. Get back to slipstream, sorry. Sorry, guys, just fixing a couple things. The McLaren's risky coming out last. I mean, obviously, they've already set a time good enough to make Q3, but still. Where's the leaderboard from? This is from Multiviewer. The app's called Multiviewer. Antonelli, I'm going to need you to lock in as well, please. Gonna need you to lock in as well, please. Confused why Max did the last lap when he was already P3. No, he's staying in the garage. Yeah, Max not coming out, saving a set of softs. I like this. I like this. Why McLaren decided to come out? Why McLaren decided to come out? What? Why do I feel like Bamman's about to cook and make Q3 and Ocon's not? Oh, actually, Ocon's in Q3 right now. Bamman's not, so. All right, start of the Q2 final laps. Leclerc first. Oh, McLaren's off track. He's a 10th down. He's a 10th down. Actually, he's only yellow on his time. Damn. McLaren actually had a really good Q1. Where's it gone now? Yuki improving. Antonelli's not improving. Okay, no, Leclerc's okay. Leclerc's okay. That was a really good sector too. Wow. Yuki's flying right now. Hell yeah. Come on, Yuki. Let's get into Q3. I forgot to put Yuki in my bottom 5. Leclerc, that's decent. That's decent. I fucking hope Max is safe. Yeah, no, he is. That's a good lap from Yuki. He might get knocked out here depending on how everyone else performs, but now that is probably going to be out from Antonelli. That's a bit too low there. Wow. Great lap from Gabby. Why are the margins so small today? Signs, only P9. He might be out. Come on, Liam. Let's lock in, buddy. Now, both V-Cubs are going to go out, surely. Liam, P10 right now. Knocked out Antonelli. Antonelli's out. Antonelli, we needed you to lock in this weekend. We needed you in the mix. Wow. Great lap from Hadja. Only a 10th up on Liam, but 5 different positions. Ocon, P8. Knocks out Carlos Sainz. Where's Behrman? Where's Behrman? Can Stroll make Q3? Can Stroll make Q3? Oh, that's Alonso. Wow, P4. This is so tight. Wow, this is exactly what I was expecting. No! After cooking in practice, cooking in Q1, he is out in P11. Ocon making Q3, though. Wow, great lap from Hadja as well. That's mad. Those gaps. 3/10 between the entire field. 3/10. Wow. That was an insane Q2. Coming into this weekend, this is what I wanted from quali. I wanted it to be where the midfield is so close to the front drivers that anyone, if you make a little mistake, you're going to get punished. It sucks that we're leaving these regs behind, man. It's so good. Oh, yeah, that's where Leclerc lost to 10th. Still made it through, though. Still made it through that mistake. Yuki needs to give the slippy. Yuki needs to give Max the slippy. Oh, Yuki actually might get a lap time deleted. Which means Bama would make Q3. That's going to get checked. That's going to get checked. Wait, they sent Norris and Piastri out new tires? What was the point in that? I'm so confused what's happening with McLaren right now. Okay, rundown. Stroll, P15. 2/10 behind his teammate. 11 positions lower. Antonelli, P14. 3/10 below his teammate. Lawson, P13. 1/10 behind his teammate. Sainz, P12. Behrman, P11. Only a few milliseconds behind his teammate. Yeah, amazing from Hadja. Okay, shout outs for Q3. Yuki making Q3 when he needed to make Q3. This slipstream, if he gives one to Max, is very important. Ocon, well done. That Haas was looking good and he made it through to Q3 like he should have. Hadja did not expect the V-Cars to be making Q3 there. And Bortoletto, amazing. P5. His teammate went out in Q1. And Alonso, typical, through to Q3 in that fucking Aston Martin, smashing it. What are my predictions for Q2? I don't think I finished doing my predictions. I would have probably said Stroll, Yuki, Liam. I probably would have said Stroll, Yuki, Liam. Ocon signs. I don't know. Probably something like that. Who knows? It doesn't even matter. My predictions are irrelevant now. Happy Meow, Skipper, Alyssa, Rayet, Evict. Thank you guys for the follows. I'm so pissed my stream dropped out. Guys, we're coming into Q3 now. Sorry about those issues. I don't know why that's happening. I thought I fixed it. I genuinely like I'm one of those people that, like, if I have a problem, I will spend any money I can to get it fixed. I'll do anything I can to get it fixed. This issue, no one knows why it's happening. It's just like a bug that's happening with OBS at the moment, and there's nothing you can do to fix it. It's just fucked. So yeah, it sucks, but anyways, we're back now. Let's hope it doesn't happen in Q3. Let's most importantly hope it doesn't happen in the race tomorrow. But yeah, if you are enjoying the stream so far, be sure to follow down below. We do watch alongs like this for every Grand Prix. Every Grand Prix for every single session. So join me tomorrow for the race. We'll be live 3 hours before the race starts. Sorry, 4 hours before the race starts to watch F2. Then we've got the build up for the race. And then we've got the race itself. And it's going to be a banger. Regardless of how this qualifying ends, it's going to be a banger. But this qualifying is so good so far. So I'm super excited. Yeah, since 2K streaming. I've been 2K streaming for a while. This only just started happening in the last few weeks. Lean, name of the volume. I mean, Yuki fan, but he's probably not going to do well in the race. I'll be surprised if he does. I mean, yeah. But he can give a slipstream to Max now. Give a slipstream to Max now. Why is Hedger crashing out? Wait, what happened? I missed it on F1 TV. What happened? Silver, Kyle, thank you guys for the follows. Just because they're cheering against Lando doesn't mean they hate them, Ayush. All right, almost Q3 time. What are we gonna have for the championship finale? This is so exciting. Woo! Leclerc said that it's surprised that he made it through. Yeah, I mean, even with the mistake, that's how good Leclerc is. Made a mistake in such a tight quali in that bumhole car, still makes Q3. Do you really think Max could grab the 5th? We need some luck, but it's possible. It is possible. Especially with how Norris is looking right now. Norris hasn't showed me that he is comfortably P1 car right now. Look at that. The Red Bull track dominance all through the straights. But as soon as it hits Sector 3... Ben A. Riley, thank you for the follow. All right. Q3 time. Who is going to handle the pressure? Can Piastri handle it? Will Lando be able to handle it? We know Max can handle it. But can he deliver? This is fucking exciting. All right, they're coming out. Yuki out first, Max in second. One of the McLarens is out. Who's that? Is that Piastri? Lando not out yet, though. Ocon, he always makes Q3 too easy. I was doubting him. I said if Ocon doesn't make Q3, he's a fraud. Katy Perry. And the McLaren garage. Well, McLaren really love having the celebrities in their garage on important weekends, don't they? Tango Mango, they get the volley. Oh no, Lando's out in the pit lane. Piastri choosing to stay in the garage. All right, here we go. Session's beginning. Let's get the timer up. What did Lewis say on the interview? I don't have it, unfortunately, on F1 TV. Timer? We don't have the timer on the screen yet. Otherwise, I would. Well. All right. Timer is up for Q3. Now, let me know. What do you think the order is going to be? Honestly, my predictions changed. Coming into quali, I would have said Norris P1, Max P2, Piastri P3. Honestly, I think it's Piastri P1, Verstappen P2, Norris P3. Something's changed. Oh, but then Piastri also had a stinker that lap. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Fuck it, I'm going Max. I'm going Max. Russell, Alonso, Leclerc, Ocon, Hadja, Sonoda. Am I missing someone? Oh, Bortoletto. Bortoletto. All right, that's my top 10. Oh, I don't know. Here we go. Banker lap. Come on, Max. We need a good banker. In case there's a yellow flag, in case there's a red flag, give us a good banker. 8 teams in Q3 as well. Wow. McLaren, VCub, Ferrari, Aston, Mercedes, Red Bull, Haas, Sauber. That's insane. That's insane. Great first sector from Max. Look at the car. How low to the ground it is. Are they doing the McLaren strat? Have they said, fuck it, let's wreck the bottom of this car and just hope we don't get a DSQ? Oh, yep. There's Yuki with the slipstream. There's Yuki with the slipstream. Let's go, Yuki. That's why the Q3 was important. Oh, it's so tough though. Yuki gets demoted and then he's gonna be a pet for Max. Norris, only green and only green sector 1. How can Piastri respond? Come on, Max, keep it clean, keep it clean. 22-2. That's lap of the day. That's lap of the weekend. Holy fuck. No way he's actually going to get pole after the practices I've just seen. No way he's about to get pole after the practice laps I've just seen. I don't know where this has come from. McLaren was slam dunking on everyone in practice. Where's it gone? Where's the pace gone? Oh, they're on used tires. Yeah, 5/10 off on used tires. Fuck's sakes! Usually I always look at this before a lap starts. The commentators didn't say fuck all! Commentators, inform all the casual fans or the people like me who aren't paying attention that they're on used tires right now. Either way, that's a great banker lap from Max. Fresh tires. That's why he saved an extra set. Piastri P2 ahead of Norris. Wow, great lap from Leclerc as well. Leclerc was on fresh tires, though. Leclerc was on fresh tires. Where's Russell? Russell's on freshies. Russell's on freshies. Oh! Oh my god, what a save! Oh my god, I think I just shat myself. Only P5. That was fresh tires as well. Oh my god. Okay. Yes, there was fresh tires for Max. Yes, that was used tires for McLaren, but that's what Max saved his set for. So he could get that banker lap in and relax. Put some pressure on the McLarens. And if there's a red flag, yellow flag, he's already set a banger lap. Holy fuck. He could have... I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real. If that was a McLaren or Max, I think they end up in the wall there. I think Russell wouldn't have been pushing as hard as the top guys. Imagine he ended up on the wall there. Holy fuck. This is interesting though. Norris is not only down on Max, obviously because of the tires. He's down on Piastri. And I think Norris is the quicker driver this weekend. So is this the pressure? Is this Norris thinking, hey, I just need to qualify in the top 3. I just need to finish in the top 3. Why risk it? Oh, whoa. Yeah, didn't even start the lap well. A little mistake there. And then has he made a mistake into turn 1 as well? It's not a mistake from Norris. It's just not, the car's just not dialed in from there. And that's the 4th time this weekend. That's right. Second time this session that I've seen him make a mistake into Q1. I don't think that was really his fault though. It's just the car, but look, I see a lot of people in chat saying he's bottling, he's choking, he can't handle the pressure, which it well and truly could be. But you've got to remember, he just needs to finish P3. So why push and crash the car when you can just finish P3 and boom, that's what he needs to do. All he needs to do is qualify and finish P3. The thing is, though, you've got Russell, Leclerc, and these other guys pretty close behind. Whew. All right, guys, it is almost the final laps of Q3. Thank you all for joining me so far. If you've enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow down below. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We'll be live 4 hours before the race tomorrow to watch F2 and to watch the F1 build up. That's Yuki being coached for the slipstream. Yeah, I think it could have been a better slipstream. But still, good. But yeah, guys, we do this for every Grand Prix weekend, for every session. So join me tomorrow. Join me next season. I can't believe this is the last qualifying of the year. I can't believe this is the last qualifying of the year. Woo! Ninja, Meld, Nixty, Taz, Harney, Names. Thank you guys for the follows. Alia as well. Alia, sorry. Thank you guys for following. Thank you for following. All right, Max coming out. No, sorry, Yuki coming out. Okay, so Yuki's coming out early. He's going to do his lap. And then he's going to give Max a slipstream. We love this. We love this. The second Red Bull made it to Q3. Try and get me behind Verstappen on his in lap. He'll probably give me a tow. Smart from Russell. Giga brain. Max will want to give Russell a tow because Russell being in the fight will help him in the championship. Why is Russell so huge? This is why he's top 3 drivers for me. Yeah, Mercedes. Yeah. Do it. Holy fuck. I think it's time to push the chair back and to get into lock-in mode. Grace over the wallet. I don't know why I'm stressing. Because it doesn't matter where Max qualifies. If he qualifies P3, he needs to get overtakes done and hope Lando has some problems. If he qualifies pole, he needs to hope Lando has some trouble behind. You know what I mean? Whoa, what's on Piastri's tire? What's on Russell's tire right now? Yeah, why did Russell go out? He should have gone slower. Wait, hop on the radio to Yuki and tell him to tow Russell. Tell him to tow Russell. If Yuki, oh my god, if Yuki gives Russell the tow, I'm gonna go personally up to him and shake his hand. And up to Laurent Mekies and shake his hand. Please tow Russell, Yuki. Please tow Russell. No, man, I can't with the mum shots. Not because they're bad, but because, like, obviously I'm rooting against Lando this weekend, and then it just cuts to his mum, and I'm like, oh, like, imagine his mum doesn't see him win. Like, no, fuck off. Holy shit. This is the lap, guys. Piastri will want pole. Max, I think, will want pole. Lando wants pole. Everyone here wants pole to avoid what could be carnage behind. All right, here we go. Oscar Piastri starting his final qualifying lap of the year. What a season it has been for him. But what a fall-off it's been as well. Can he end on a high note, knowing he did everything he could in the final race? Whoa, good first corner. Very good first corner. Broadcast, you better fucking lock in today. Yes, Norris on the mini screen. Norris into turn 1. He's had struggles here today. Looked very good. Looked very good. Piastri down on Max right now. Piastri down on Max. And Norris? Norris is down. Come on. Come on. Holy shit. Where has this come from? Watch Max dunk 2/10. Oh, he's going even quicker. He's going even quicker. This is insane. To be fair, it's sector 3 we need to worry about. It's sector 3 we need to worry about here. All right, sector 2, where's Piastri? 2/10 down. He might not be able to beat Norris here, and we needed that. We needed that. Where's the Yuki toe? Norris is down by 2/10. Where has Max found this? He's up, and he's even more up on his time. He's about to slam dunk 3/10 on the McLarens. Wow, Leclerc third right now. Leclerc third. And Norris, sorry, Piastri stays P2. Wow, they found a lot of time in sector 3 there. Can Norris get pole, or will he get P2? P2 ahead of his teammate. We got pole. Come on, Russell. Come on, Russell. We need Russell now. Holy shit, he's done it again. He's done it again. He almost lost the time there at the end there. And Russell? No, Russell! You bum! Oh, bro. Why did Russell make the mistake there at the end? I don't think he would have had it anyway. Wow. 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 I did not expect Max to have pole by 2/10. That's fucking insane. That is insane. It's on tomorrow. It's fucking on. Oh my God. How has he done that? My guess is Red Bull have realized, look, we're not going to compete with McLaren in Sector 3. They lost 2/10 in Sector 3 to McLaren, by the way. I think they've solely set this car up for the straights. One, for qualifying to get as much out of the straight line speed. And two, in the race, I think this Red Bull is going to be unbeatable in the straight. The dirty air combined with how quick this Red Bull is in the straight, it's going to be unbeatable. Nicely done. Nicely done. You just got out-qualified by your teammate. What do you mean nicely done? Here's Russell's mistake. Was this 4/10 worth? To be honest, I don't think that was 4/10 worth, but I think he could have out-qualified the McLarens without that. Fuck! Russell, man. Fuck! He's still there, though. He's still on the second row. That's what we needed. We needed Russell on the second row. Whew. Oh my God, guys, that's going to be insane. We'll do a rundown of the grid in the second. We'll have a listen to the driver interviews. But if you enjoyed that, be sure to follow. We'll be live tomorrow, 4 hours before the race starts. We've got F2 feature race. We've got the build up. And then we've got to watch long for the race. And you do not want to miss it. Because this fucking guy right here got pole. And he's got himself in a great chance to try secure 5th in the championship. We need something to go wrong for the McLarens. But with Russell starting behind, with the McLarens starting next to each other, anything could happen. Anything could happen. But yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to follow. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Ponden. Oh my God. Okay, run down to the rest of the grid. Sonoda didn't set a lap time, by the way. Didn't set a lap time. They didn't let him set a lap time. Yuki, we got to give him props though. Thanks for the toe. Thanks for the toe on both laps and Max. Hadja, P9. Ocon, P8. Well done from the Haas. Bortoletto, by the way. Bortoletto, after all the hype Haas had this weekend, Bortoletto P7 is insane. Alonso P6, best of the rest. How does Aston Martin, specifically Alonso, keep doing this? That's insane. Leclerc. Teammate out in Q1. Oh, Kelly is there. Oh, that's nice. Max said none of his family was there. Kelly flew out. I wonder if she surprised him. That's so nice. I don't know how the fuck Leclerc just got P5 in that car while Lewis is out in Q1. I think that just goes to show how amazing of a driver Leclerc is and how off the pace Lewis is. Russell, P4. I think it could have been P2. I think it could have been P2, but he made a mistake, but still on the second row. Piastri, only milliseconds off of his teammate, but it was that edge that could have helped us as Max Verstappen fans make the championship interesting. But now, this is the thing, right? Piastri's going to be told, "Soz, mate, you can't overtake Lando tomorrow." Like it's too risky. It's too risky for Piastri to overtake Norris tomorrow. Norris P2. I mean, I want to say he did his job because he outqualified his teammate. No, to be honest, no. I was trying to find somewhere where I could criticize Norris, but he did his job. He outqualified his teammate. I think he did the best he could with his car. All he needs to do is finish in the top 3 tomorrow. He needs to be so fucking careful on the first lap. And Max, insane. Coming into quali, I did not expect Red Bull to be able to do that. Whatever they did with their setup between practice 3 and qualifying is insane. And it's just Max once again proven why he's the best driver on the grid. That is nuts. ProLange, thanks so much for the 17 Danish krones. Fuck, I love F1. Me too, dude. Me too. That was a great quali. I did not expect that at all. Top 3 interviews. And it's spicy as well because it's the top 3 and the top 3. Whew. Yeah. Wait, no, we have to talk about it. Why did McLaren send their drivers out in Q2 on fresh tires? They were already through. They could have sent them out on scrub, and then they could have had 2 push laps. Instead, they only had 1 push lap on fresh tires at the end. What are McLaren doing? Do they not think? Do they not, think before they do shit? I'm a fucking bum. I watch F1 on my TV for a living, and even I know that if you're safely through to Q3, you just go out on a used set for practice or just stay in the garage and save 2 fresh sets for the end. What are they doing? I feel like they're too scared. I feel like they were too scared to oh, we might go out in Q2, send them out, and then they just don't have an extra set in Q3. It makes no fucking sense. Lando looks nervous right now. I can't see a world. Well, I can see a world, but like, it's not possible for Lando to not get a podium tomorrow, though. Like, something has to go wrong. Lando says he wants to try win tomorrow. Buddy, just secure that championship. Russell starts behind Norris, by the way, on the outside line. Wait, is it outside or inside? Is P1 outside or inside? Wait, P1's outside, isn't it? Oh. Ooh. From the way Max worded that, it sounded like, yeah, I'm going to try win, but I need to do something. The good old backup. Okay, what lap? Max, let's say Max is winning. The first 30. Max is winning. What lap do you decide I'm going to back these guys up? To try give him dirty air, to try fuck him off the track. Last 20 laps? Do you do it the whole race? At what point do you start battling them and hope that something happens? Benson Boone given the quality tire? I'm just like imagining tomorrow, like Max slows down, just like pushing people off track to try and get something to happen, bro. It's funny. That is funny. Tomorrow's gonna be juicy. Tomorrow's gonna be juicy. I think my only worry is Max wins. This can't happen though. I was gonna say my only worry now is Max wins. Lando P2, PSG P3, and nothing happens. But Max won't let that happen. Max will back them up. I guess the only worry is like Lando gets past quickly and then he just wins. And Max can't get back past. But then Max... No, I think no matter what, tomorrow's going to be juicy. If Max leads, he's going to back them up and try cause something. If he's P2 or 3, he's going to try everything in his power to try win. Whew. Tomorrow's going to be juicy, man. Tomorrow's going to be juicy. Max is absolutely pulling at 2016 Hamilton. He's going to rattle him. We need some drama tomorrow. I don't know. I feel like this is... My worry was Max is going to qualify P3 and get stuck. But I actually think Red Bull's got the best car now. I feel like Max has the freedom to do what he wants tomorrow, which is going to be very, very interesting. Anyways, guys, that wraps up qualifying. It doesn't wrap up the stream, though, yet. We're going to chill for a little bit and talk about everything. But I am going to end the stream on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, come join us on Twitch. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching qualifying. The final qualifying of the year. Really do appreciate you all tuning on in. Again, if you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. We'll be live tomorrow 4 hours before the race starts for F2 feature race, for the build-up, and for a watch-along for the race. You do not want to miss it. It looks like it's going to be an absolute banger. But yeah, YouTube, I'm going to end the stream there. Be sure to sub. Be sure to like. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.